Empties are my favorite kind of review because with an empty, it's empty. So it's been used all the way through from beginning to the end. So you'll get to hear what I think of these products from when I first got them, what attracted me to them, and my first impression, all the way through the middle of the product where am I still loving it? Am I hating it? And then at the end where it's like, oh my gosh, I hate to see this one go, or thank goodness that this one is done. So you'll see all my opinions on all of these products, and these are all very fun hygiene empties. There are some makeup empties in here too, which I'm really excited about. So we'll be talking about everything from lip gloss to hair care to body care to my favorite shaving cream. And let's get started. I'm so excited to share with you so many empties. I have here not one, not two, not three, but 4 baskets worth of empties. Let me show you. Now they're not all this size, but 2 of them are, and I've sorted them out. There's a bunch of stuff on my bed on a towel, and I'm just really excited to talk about everything with you. Don't mind my cat Jameson watching us. He's my most important supervisor in my life, and so yeah, he's keeping an eye on us. Let's start off with the makeup. So here I have finished the Ulta Tinted Jelly Balm here. So this is in the shade or flavor Grape. It's a very sheer purpley pink, and with this product it was fantastic. I liked, first of all, the reflective metal packaging, metallic packaging I think is really cute. The product itself was very juicy and thick. It's that delicious hydrogenated polyisobutane, if I'm saying that correctly. Basically, that's like the basis of most lip glosses, and it's very thick, it's very nourishing. It's a type of oil in cosmetics, and I loved this product. It was so fun to use, very inexpensive from the Ulta brand itself, giving us bangers on a budget, and I really like this, and I totally would recommend picking it up if you are interested in it. It was super easy to throw in my purse. It does get a little sticky if you don't put on the cap correctly, but it's not too hard to just snap it on and keep it safe and toss this in. And it looks way more expensive on the lips than you might think, and it's just super cute, very classy, low maintenance, high gloss. So loved that, and I totally would repurchase. The next product I have here, this one's a fun one. So this is the Too Faced Kissing Jelly Gloss, and I had this in the shade Raspberry. This one was a very fun one to use. So basically my bestie Ebony, Passionate Candor, you should check out her blog and her Instagram. She's amazing. We've been like this for so many years, going through college together, and she told me basically like, review this for me please, and I did. And so I used this up super fast. It was around $22 to $24, which is a little bit expensive, but again, it is a Too Faced product, and the product itself was fantastic. So it's that very glossy shine. You have this tiny little detail applicator, but it does have a little bit of fullness. So on my lips, I felt like it only took like max 2 pumps to go in, which I don't mind, and it's very nice and cushioning. There's like a smidge left, but it is basically empty, and I love the name Kissing Gloss. It was plumping in appearance without being super irritating, but it did have a little bit of tingle. You might notice it, you might not, and I just really enjoyed this product. I don't know if I would repurchase it again unless it was on sale, just because I'm not on the market for $22 lip glosses and lip oils, but if it was on sale and half price, I would totally pick it up, and this would make such a great gift. Totally recommend this. It was really fun. So if you're on the market for something a little bit more high-end, I think that this is a great lip balm. I think this is a great lip oil. Here we have one of my absolute favorites, an amazing L'Oreal mascara. This is the Bambi Eye mascara. This is their washable oversized eye mascara, which I think has to be one of the best formulas of mascara ever on this earth to have been made. And unfortunately, they've discontinued it. And I'm heartbroken. The Panorama mascara has a similar wand, but it's just not the same. And so here's the wand. Let me see if I can show it to you. So it has that taper and it's just fantastic. I'm sad that this one is gone, but I do have a backup, so I'm gonna be enjoying that after I finish the one that I'm currently working on. And this mascara just did the darn thing. I totally love this mascara. If you have this, please use it up before it goes bad and enjoy it. Let me know if you're a fan of this mascara. Like, let's start a petition to bring them back, just like the Revlon Super Glass Shine, the Revlon Glass Shine lipsticks. Those came back. Let's bring this back, okay? That, or let's bring this formula back in Panorama. Who knows? Who knows? I have to check that one out a little bit more. So yeah, this is just a fantastic mascara. Loved it. Beautiful. Just gave you that fluttery eye, very wide eye. You can really get in there with the tiny tip and get all the lashes, and with the wider segment of the wand on the end, you can really flick up the ends of your lashes. It was just so cute. Love this mascara. I didn't mention it, but right now there's a few things different right now in the studio. So I'm wearing my glasses. I don't think I've worn glasses on the channel before. I don't know. It's just like, it's hard lighting for glasses. So right now the lighting is also different because I'm lighting for having glasses on. So you might see a little bit of glare. Please bear with me. And yeah, so that's a thing. Also, I curled my hair, but I didn't brush it out. I'm like, I like started to brush it out and then I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll like that. So I'm like, okay, moving back to the makeup empties. The other empty I have here, and this one's technically not empty, but it is so difficult to open that it's just not worth it for me anymore. And so that is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. And this product works really well. I wish I could show you the wand. It's a flat paddle with little spikes on each end. One end has shorter ones and the other end has longer ones, but for the there's like a flat paddle aspect to it as well. So you can laminate your brows, spike up your brows, just brush them through, give them a little grooming, and it does last a really long time. It dries nearly invisibly clear. It's like maybe a tinge if you apply quite a bit, but I think it's a great clear brow gel. I've had a variety of different thoughts about the Benefit brand, but now that they've become a lot more inclusive with their blush shades, I was a little bit more tempted to check out their other products, and it does seem to me that there's a few content creators that I really admire who enjoy this, so I figured I would pick it up. And so yeah, I liked this. I don't know if I would pick it up again because I have a lot of clear brow gels already that I love and enjoy. Right now, the Wet n Wild clear brow gel that I got from the Dollar Tree is working out fantastic for me. It's not the same in terms of, it doesn't have the same paddle. The formula is very similar, but again, it's not as stiff as this formula, and I'm still enjoying the Wet n Wild one just as much. And so I'm just gonna save my $22 in my pocket and enjoy the memories that I had with this one. And if this one comes into my life again, I'll be happy, but if not, that's okay. But if you want to try a cult classic, this one's totally a good one to go with if you are looking for a very stiff, long-wearing eyebrow gel. This is going to be a very long video, y'all. We have barely scratched the surface in 4 products. Okay, oh my gosh. The next couple of items I have to review for you are especially exciting because they are press-on nails. Oh my gosh. I really loved one of these and I really hated one of these. Guess which one? Please guess. So I actually used these last year for my birthday And it's coming up on a year, y'all. It's coming up on a year, but I've been thinking about it. I've been editing footage from that time, thinking maybe I should post it. So we'll have to see. But these Salon Perfect Pearl Collection nails are gorgeous. Let me open this up to show you. And I'll have to insert some photos of my nails wearing this. These are gorgeous. They're so pretty. And then they looked incredibly natural on my nails. So let's see if I can find a good one. So this is what the nail looked like. So gorgeous nail bed, and then the little pearl detail on the end with the French tip. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I've somewhat gotten a better look for you here. So this is what the nails look like. These Salon Perfect Pearl Collection nails are absolutely beautiful. So I'll show you here. I love the almond shape. I love how long they are. They look incredibly classy. So I have pretty long, naturally healthy nails, and I loved that for these, I felt like I had that natural look while still having it look elevated. I want nails that look super naturally beautiful. Not super natural, but supernatural, as in magical, out of this world. I want them to look fake but real at the same time. And these fake nails looked very real and very glamorous without looking cheap or chunky or like they weren't popping off or anything for the first 3 days, which for me is fantastic, and especially in comparison to this other set of press-on nails, because I did not have the same experience. So with these pearl nails, I applied them Thursday night, I want to say, and then we traveled Friday. They stayed on fantastic. Saturday morning, one of them popped off. I was so sad. The rest of them were hanging strong, hanging tough. That nail that popped off on Saturday morning needed to be re-glued every day that week. And then the rest were staying on, and maybe like one was like a little bit loose, but I was able to snatch it all together. But they held strong pretty well, and I really appreciated that because the shape of these are also really fantastic too for your nails. I found that these fit really nicely on my nails as well. I don't have an incredibly strong C curve, like C curve as in how your nails lay on your nail beds, as if I know anything. I don't have an incredibly strong C curve, but my nails definitely aren't flat, and sometimes there are some false nails that are like, they just don't want to go. It's like your nails like this and the thing is like, let's see, flat, and then the thing is, then fake nails like this, so it just like creates all the space. Or your nail is like this and the nail is like, and it just doesn't want to work. But these I thought were great, easy to apply, stayed on really nicely. Just do some really good nail prep, and I loved these. Totally would recommend. And honestly, these are in such great shape, I could probably reuse them again anyway. So that's a review on these. These are amazing, totally would redo. And if my nails weren't looking so good right now, I would consider picking these up. These other nails sucked. They sucked really bad. They were not good, and I'm really bummed about it because I was really hopeful. So these Kiss Salon Acrylic French Nude nails, I wanted to like so bad because I like that acrylic look. I like that look of a really thick nail. On my natural nails, I use quite a few coats of, you know, like the base coat, primer coat, grow your nails strong coat, like then there's the regular color polish, and then it's like the top coat, and then the fast dry coat. So I put a lot of nail polish, a lot of layers to have them have that kind of gel look, gel appearance. And this has that, but then I was so frustrated because I put these on right before dinner, like headed out. I did my nail prep, and I'm very serious about my nail prep when I do it, and especially for these, I thought like, oh, it's my birthday, I want to have nice looking natural nails. And these, the fit was hard, so hard to fit these. And then once they were on, they were popping off 20 minutes later. It was so frustrating. Barely a wind rustled and the nail was like, ah, I'm leaving. And I hated that. It was giving Meredith from Real Housewives of Salt Lake, I'm disengaging. And I just did not need that. So like here's a nail. I don't know that I would wear it on this nail, but so like, see, and also the difference between this and my real nails isn't big enough for me to justify the struggle. I would just rather hustle on my natural nail than put on these press-on nails. But again, if your nails aren't doing so hot, if you're like, trust me, we like been there, done that, nail biting, like all of that kind of fun stuff that happens. These do look nice and natural, so maybe you want to try it out for that. If you're looking for something that looks incredibly natural, then this might be for you. But again, I would suggest using a very nice glue, probably not this one, or maybe try this one. I used a Kiss nail glue that I really rely on and hasn't let me down, and I was just so frustrated. I was just like, what the heck is happening? So super sad, bummer that these acrylic nude nails didn't work out. But here's my warning to you. Maybe my warning actually intrigues you and you want to check it out, so good for you with that. But if not, these real short acrylic nails, bye, gone, deuces. And then I did finish a Model 1's nail primer. I ordered this on Amazon for when I do gel manicures, which I haven't been doing as often as of late, but I did empty it. Now let's talk about sunscreen. I love sunscreen so much, and I am very interested in Korean and Japanese sunscreens. They have much stronger regulations over there when it comes to sun care. They have really fantastic sunscreens that go on clearly and blend out smoothly, very moisturizing or mattifying, whatever finish you want without looking chalky white, which unfortunately there's a lot of US skincare, sun care brands, sunscreen brands that straight up look Casper the Ghost white, and not a good look, especially if you want to wear makeup on top of it either. So I love these sunscreens because you can wear makeup on top and reapply on top of your makeup and look good and hydrated and juicy and glowy and healthy. So these are the ones. Here I have the Can Make Mermaid Skin Gel UV. This is very shiny, so think about that. There's a little bit of shiny glimmers in there, but I do like it. I think it looks really nice. These have the most water-like texture. So it's a cream, but you can almost feel the water droplets as you're blending it into your skin, and I really like that. I've used up 2 of these, and I totally would repurchase. And then here I have the Nivea UV Super Water Gel. This one is Japanese, and I ordered this online from Amazon, I want to say, and I love this. I love the packaging of this. I like the twist lid, the squeeze tube. Just fantastic overall. It's clear. It does have kind of a watery scent, an aquatic scent. This one I would occasionally get a little bit of pilling, especially around my jawline area, which I can sometimes get. But for the most part, it worked out. Like 98% of the time, it was perfect. And if I did ever get a little pilling, I would just pat my makeup sponge and it would go away. This one is my ultimate favorite, and I'm in dire need of repurchasing, and that is the Takobo Bio Watery Sun Cream, SPF 50+++. Okay, 50 plus, PA plus. And this is fantastic. I absolutely love this sunscreen. It is so good. First of all, the size of it, fantastic, easy to throw in your purse, easy to throw in your makeup bag. You can have one in your bathroom, one in your makeup bag, one in your purse, and just go about your day. I highly recommend this. I recommended this to my husband because it's just great sunscreen, because it is no fuss, no muss, just, I do 4, so across all fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, onto the face, and it just absorbs nicely and moisturizes lightly, and it just made every day better. Like, even if I was not planning on wearing any makeup, even if I wasn't planning on leaving the house, the routine of this, taking care of your skin, and you see the difference greatly. I've been without it for a while and I'm suffering. My skin is suffering, I'm telling you. And I just love this so much. I'm gonna stock up on this and try out a few more Asian skincare brands to see what their sunscreens have to say to me. And yeah, I just love this so much and totally recommend it. You can find this on Yes Style, Stylovana, and a few other places. It's a little bit harder to find them, or directly from their website. I think I might have ordered these directly from their website. But yeah, put some sunscreen on, y'all. Even though it is still 6 more weeks of winter, according to the rodent, according to the groundhog, Puxatawny Phil, you know, we're still gonna make it. We're still gonna make it. So yeah, check this out. Totally would repurchase. Ooh, I have another sunscreen here. I finally, from the vintage Project Pan days, I have the Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisture Broadband SPF 30. Oh my god, I can't. This sunscreen I did not like. It stung my eyes. It had that citrus scent, which was incredibly overbearing for a product that you have to use quite a bit of, and I would not do this again. I would not do this one again. If you like it, I love it. If you love the citrus, amazing. I just did not like this. The smell, the experience, the stinging. I'm glad it's over. I got that on an Ulta 21 days of sale, and that was like not a sale to me. The next skincare product I have for you is this Vanna Cream Daily Facial Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. It is a little bit on the expensive side for a drugstore moisturizer, but I think it is just perfect in every single way. If hyaluronic acid and ceramides work for you, I think that this is fantastic. To use this, and according to its hyaluronic acid properties, I would wash my face, pat dry, spritz my face with water, like a little spray mister, and then apply this. Beautiful, perfect, had my skin in amazing condition. It doesn't have a ton of actives besides the hyaluronic acid and the ceramides, and so since it's so simple and neutral, I could trust this to just envelope my skin in moisture without shaking it up, without doing anything, just allowing it to heal and do its thing. So I really loved that and appreciated that, and I totally will be repurchasing. For more skincare, I have this Sungbloom Editor Deep Collagen Anti-Wrinkle Lifting Mask. So I've only used one of these, but I really liked it. I'm so glad to be back home from the holidays. I was visiting family all month, so I'm glad to be home, and now I'm going to use the rest of these, but I loved using this. This is a very nice jelly-like mask, so when you apply it, it just gives you all of that, like, it feels like you're going, this is like bringing the spa at home, because it feels medical grade. You put it on and you're just like, it's so soothing, so calming. My skin immediately looked like I had drank all my water for the entire month. It looked so good and was so nice, and I totally would recommend this. I'm excited to keep using it, and I know that Sungbloom Editor is getting a lot more popularity, and I would love to know if you have seen them before, if you've used any of their products. I would like to know what y'all are interested in about them, because I'm just having fun with them. So yes, remember how I said I had 2 of the pink baskets? Here's the other one, all full of hair care, and we're about to get into it. So this is disgusting, but I'm going to show you anyway because we're friends. Here I have killed this Conair hairbrush. This is a paddle brush that I really enjoyed for too long and didn't clean it enough, and I busted it and tore a seam right in the middle. So yeah, RIP this hairbrush. That I'm pretty sure I had this, I don't want to say in high school, definitely all through college. And yeah, it's time to lay her to rest. Bye. Now for hair care. I love taking care of my hair so much, even though it's been a pain, because since I've been growing it for the past few years, it like, honestly, you can look back at when I started my channel and my hair was like up to here, and now I've got a bunch more. And so washing my hair has become a little bit more of a chore lately, just because there is so much of it. But these products ensure that I'm in and out of there quickly with nice, well-maintained, healthy hair. And these are the products. So I love using a good dandruff shampoo to make sure to clarify my scalp, get rid of any excess product buildup, and to also just stimulate the scalp with all of the good medication type situations. So pyrethroid zinc is like what helps with dandruff and helps clarify your skin and helps with maintaining your hair. So if you're trying to boost hair growth, restore hair growth, whatever, you can definitely start with using a dandruff shampoo. And I personally like using the 2-in-1 just because I don't like to have too much stripping, and I do shampoo my hair twice, especially now that I've got hella hair. So this is my favorite, the Head & Shoulders 2-in-1 dry scalp care, and I got the almond scent, the almond oil one, and I do enjoy this one. Nice and simple. This makes me think of like going to the pool. It's such a fun time. So I enjoyed this, use this one up, and I especially love finding these on coupons on Ibotta. Fantastic. The other one I have is this in Classic Clean, which is, this was just the shampoo, also giving pool, but definitely more aquatic than the almond oil one. Those are my fave first round shampoos. And then here I have a couple of conditioners. So the first one is the Suave. I love that drugstore hair care is getting its moment in the sunshine with TikTok and so on and so forth. All the popular social media platforms are talking about it. I've been talking about it. You can check out all my Empties videos to see me talk about drugstore hair care. And here I have the Suave Essentials Tropical Coconut Nourishing Conditioner. And I love this. I never get tired of this coconut scent. I think it smells delicious, scrumptious. It continues to linger on my hair without conflicting with my fragrances and perfumes. And I just think it's fantastic. It's a great, simple conditioner. When I was doing the curly girl method, they recommend using it, and I thought it just works great. It continues to work great, and I love it for that. And yeah, it's just a few dollars, and you're a few dollars, a few dedicated moments away from having really shiny, healthy, bouncy hair. This is another fantastic conditioner. This is the Tresemme Flawless Curls Coconut Oil Essence Intense Moisture Lock Hydration Conditioner. All the words. And this one is divine. This is much, much thicker than the Tropical Coconut. This is a lot thicker and more pudding-like than this one, which is a little bit thinner. But they're both great nonetheless. I would say if you were on a budget, pick this one. And if you're doing like if you have thinner hair, you might like this one more. So this will work more for more hair types. But if you need moisture right now, this is totally the one to go with. And it's super thick, very nice, my hair holds onto it well when I'm in the shower, letting it do its thing, and it rinses out beautifully and just leaves my hair so soft. Speaking of conditioners, we're gonna move on to hair masks. And one is drugstore and one is high-end. The drugstore one is this fantastic Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. And this smells amazing. This is so good. I love this one so much. This makes a clear difference in my hair. I just appreciate it so much. I need to repurchase this right away. It is so good, totally a classic. If you have curly hair, if you have wavy hair, I think it's fantastic to nourish those ends and really give it the love that it needs. And you put this from root to tip, and I think it's just fantastic. The smell, the difference, point blank period, so good. One of the best hair masks you can get from the drugstore. This other hair mask, this one is specifically for curly hair, and it's I'm a huge Real Housewives fan, and Real Housewives of Salt Lake City in particular is so fantastic, because if you watch the scene or that clip where it's like, you do need Kerastase Thermatique though, and I just felt such a huge, like, my heart swelled. It was so amazing, because this is a Kerastase product. Love it, love it, love it. My amazing hairstylist, I purchased this from her. This is my second one, and it's fantastic. It's definitely more on the pricey end, but a little goes a long way with these luxury hair products. And this makes my hair just do its thing. It allows it to shine. It allows it to just have that effortless movement. I need it back in my life so badly. And it's the Curl Manifesto Manuka Honey and Ceramide hair mask. It's amazing. It fights frizz. It just nourishes your curls and allows them to be bouncy and soft, and I really, really appreciated that. I also love the packaging of it. It's amazing. The consistency of it is so thick, so luxurious. It's so good. Love on your hair. Check out Curl Manifesto line if you haven't already, if you have naturally curly hair like I do. So good. So good. Love it. You could use a little Kerastase Curl Manifesto though. So that's that for the hair masks. Now let's talk about leave-in conditioners. And here I have the Not Your Mother's Naturals Royal Honey and Kalahari Desert Melon Repair and Protect Leave-In Conditioner. I think this is fantastic. The spray thing. Do y'all like these spray bottles? Because I'm learning that I do not. Because no matter what, you still you can't, technically you can spray it directly onto your hair, but I learned that the real way to apply this is to spray it into your hand and then apply it thusly. Not for me. Not for me. I now prefer a squeeze tube, so I can just get the amount that I want. And since I have hella hair, I'm like getting carpal tunnel. Just no. So it's a very nice formula. It smells really good. I have enjoyed quite a few Not Your Mother's products. Yeah, I love that the scent of this is a little bit different. That honey, the melon, delish. I think it's so nice. It's like a little bit romantic. It's really pretty. Enjoyed it so much. I would consider repurchasing it, but since I just said I'm going off for squeeze tubes, I've got too many products in my collection anyway, but I totally would recommend checking this out if you're on the market for this. And you can still use it, spray it directly in your hair. You can go ahead and live your life. So yeah, that is my review on this. The next product I have is the Matrix Total Results Miracle Creator with 20 benefits. So this is really cool. It does like heat protecting and moisturizing, hydrating, frizz defying, all the things. I think that this is great. There's like a smidge in there. I can probably use, so I sprayed it in my hand, a couple spritz. Just gonna use a little bit on my ends like that. The smell is not my fave. I don't know what it is. It might also just be old. I've had this for a very long time. I think Matrix products are very solid products, but in general, I think that I'm a major, I'm a Suave girly or I'm a Kerastase girly. Unfortunately, I have a hard time figuring out the in-between, but I do think that this Matrix line is pretty good. My husband uses the Volume, the Amplify, the Volume collection for his hair, and he loves it. That's been tried and true for years for him. Yeah, I think it's great. I would consider repurchasing it if I was on the market for it, but I think go ahead and check it out if you're looking for something like this. I think it's great. It's not, it didn't knock my socks off, but it didn't offend me either. And I do think that this held true to all of the promises that it made. So I think it's really great. Now let's talk about hair gels. So if you're a curly girl like myself, there's nothing like a good hair gel. You want something that's strong, has a little bit of crunch that you can scrunch out possibly, depending on how much curl and hair you got. And you want something that basically holds. You want it to have your back no matter what. And this first one I'm going to talk about is classic. I've talked about it a million times on my channel, and that is the LA Looks Extreme Sport Hair Gel. It's fantastic. It's great. Recommended by so many people for the curly girl method. Check it out if you haven't already. And I think it's really fun. It does strong hold. Now that my hair is so freaking long, I'm not as into this anymore because I feel like it's harder to distribute it all throughout my hair. But I think that when my hair was shoulder length and higher, this was incredibly easy, and like it's almost hard to mess it up. Like it's really nice and really easy to do. This is also easy to find at the Dollar Tree, so it's great. I don't know that I'm repurchasing it now, but I would recommend this for people who have shorter hair and want to make sure that their curly hair and so forth lives its best life. This one I'm so excited for. I love this Bedhead Curls Rock Amplifier. It's so good. It's so pretty. It smells so nice. It makes my hair look so good. And so basically, oh my gosh, I hope that there's no product in here, but basically there's an airless pump here, and okay, yeah, perfect. So you can see the texture here. And it comes out kind of like that, which is kind of gross, but it has that kind of taffy-like texture like that. And when I scrunch this through my hair and twirl my hair up and really give my curls the attention that they need, this holds strong and looks so good, and it allows me to have at least 3 days of good looking hair with curly hair with relatively low maintenance. So I really appreciate that, and I have repurchased this. I saw that my sister uses this and I was like, oh my gosh, girl, me too. And that was super fun. So just connecting over hair care, curly hair care. So let me know, have you tried this? Did you like it? Do you have another product that works just like this? Have you heard of any dupes? I've been able to find this at TJ Maxx for pretty reasonable prices, and it is sold at Ulta, where I do find a lot of my products, and they also sell it on Amazon. So yeah, check it out if you want some cute curls. To wrap up hair care, here I have my favorite dry shampoo, and that is the Batiste dry shampoo in the shade Brunette. I have 2 of the big cans and 1 of the travel cans. I enjoy this so much. My bestie Shelby put me onto this, and it is amazing. It's so good. It sprays on light brown gray, and as you scrunch it in and let it do its thing, it just looks fantastic. You don't have that major white cast. You don't have any real cast at all. If you get it on your skin, you can see kind of like the blotches, but you just kind of blend it in, use your fingers, use your brush to get it all through, and it's a fantastic dry shampoo. It's fantastic. I think it just takes me from 0 to hero in less than 2 minutes, and I think it's fantastic. So check out this dry shampoo if you haven't already. I know I've raved about a lot of these products already on my channel a few times, but again, I know there's lots of people who are new, and also it's just fun to continue to see if I still like these or not. And so yeah, that's a classic. Y'all, I'm praying that this audio turns out right, because I'm gonna cry. We're halfway through, we're an hour in. There's still so much product to go through. But anyway, let me condense some of this, because I have all body washes on my little table right here that you can't see. So yeah, let me start off with the ones refreshing you on things that I've already talked about. And here I have 2 Naturium, the Glow Getter multi-oil body washes. These are fantastic. My husband especially loves these. These are an oil to gel formula that looks amazing, feels amazing, smells amazing, and is so nice and nourishing to the skin. I do enjoy it. It's a thin formula for myself. I like something that's really thick and lathers really heavy. So this isn't my absolute favorite, but I do think it's very nice to use something like this every once in a while. And it just feels so nice. This is the epitome of skincare for body, and I really enjoy it for that. And also these bottles are amazing to reuse. So something to think about, reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay, so my favorite body washes, my favorite body wash has to be the Olay Moisture Ribbons. I have a bunch of the different scents right here. I have 2 of the jasmine petals. Delicious, fresh spa. Smells like rich people, okay? So even though this is like a $7 body wash where I'm at, it smells like I spent $20 on it, and it feels really nice in the shower thinking about how nice it is and how I didn't spend that much money on it. And the formula is so fun to look at. It's thick, it has those ribbons, and it's just so much fun. I love it so much. So I've got the jasmine. I have 2 of the peony. Also, it smells delectable. This is very romantic. It smells so good. Peony blossom. Like, you can't go wrong with these. I think these just are so good. The Manuka honey, there's a lot of honey in this video, and the honey smells really nice and light as well. It just smells very elevated. I know a lot of people don't like honey, which I totally understand. So if you don't like honey, don't go for this. But honey, if you're a honey, these are so good. And don't miss out on checking this out because it's really nice. I do have one of the lavender, which is really nice I like to shower before bed, and the lavender just helps calm me down, helps me wind down and get ready for bed, and it's really nice. And also I just like the colors of them too, like seeing the color. It's just aesthetically, it's really nice. And then the fact that they're a very moisturizing body wash, so they cleanse and lather really thick without drying your skin out. Magnifique. That's why I love them so much and use so many of them. And these are basically the precursor to the Olay Indulgent Moisture body wash, and these ones I'm a little like frustrated with because they cost twice as much. They're about $13, and I've gotten a few of them because I've gotten them with coupons, and the scents are okay. They're definitely doing a bit. And so here's the Caribbean Guava with coconut oil. Let me describe that for you. Yeah, it's fruity. This smells like drinks by the pool, which is nice, which is very nice. It definitely gives me, like, even though I didn't use this body wash on my honeymoon, for my honeymoon, I did go on a tropical vacation and we had drinks by the pool, and this smells like that. And so I like that this gives me that kind of reminiscing, but it's honestly just not as special as this, in my opinion. Even though I'm sure they're practically the same formula too. Yeah, they're incredibly similar. So honestly, join me in using these moisture ribbons over this Indulgent Moisture because this is a better price. And I think it's just 10 times better. But like the difference isn't that noticeable. I don't know. So that was the Caribbean Guava. The Moonflower and Neroli Oil. I do remember this one smelling different because I had never smelled Moonflower before. It has a lot of similarities to the Lotus scent from the Moisture Ribbons line, and I think it's nice. These scents I'm honestly not that crazy about these scents. I'm just not. Like, I think they're very expensive versions of that, and it's like, don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. But I do like these. I mean, I do like Olay body washes in general. Now, the last two body washes I have to talk about here are Victoria's Secret ones gifted to me from my mom. And so I have the Victoria's Secret Bombshell body wash and the Sexy Little Things Noir scented body wash. These smell so good. I don't think that they're particularly moisturizing, but I do like the experience, and I think I'm a little witch making little potions in the shower with all of these, because I'll just like this, like let me make a little scent bomb and make myself like extra relaxed, like bippity boppity boop, take my stress away. I definitely preferred this Sexy Little Things Noir scent. I thought this was fantastic and I loved it so much. I'm almost half considering purchasing these, even though they're really expensive for body washes. But they're only $3 more expensive than that other Olay Indulgent Moisture body wash. Anyway, this one was pretty good. The smell was not as nice, but still pleasant. And yeah, it was just fun to use a Victoria's Secret product. I hadn't used one in a while. So thank you, Mom, for spoiling me and giving me that luxurious, fun and sexy fragranced products. Just feels like getting spoiled, getting pampered. And so yeah, totally loved these and would recommend checking them out if you are in the market for a gift for yourself or others. So yeah, check it out. We are making good progress, y'all. We're working on it. So now let's talk about lotions. So here I have the Jergens Ultra Healing Moisturizer. And I think this is great. This is a solid moisturizer, not too fussy. The scent's a very light almondy scent. It's just a good one. I've talked about this a million times. This is a great intro to body lotion, so get into it. I have next this Olay Shea Butter Daily Recovery and Hydration Body Lotion. I didn't think this one was anything that special. It was nice to use, but I didn't think it was that special. I would like to check out more of their lotions because they do have a much larger line of skincare for body care. So I want them to sell themselves a little bit to me. I want to see a little bit more, like, show me what you got. But until then, I'm going to be using my classics. So we'll see. Let me know if you want more reviews on different body lotions and body wash and body care and all that fun stuff, all the hygiene products. Let me know if you want more reviews on anything specific. I still think about the cherry soap that I used because a subscriber recommended it to me, and it was just so much fun. Just like every time thinking about that subscriber, like, so yeah, let me know, because then I will try to see if I can try it. So yeah, thanks for recommending everything and commenting. I really appreciate it, y'all. It really keeps me going. I've been missing y'all. That's why I'm talking so much now. Anyway, let me go back into what we're here for. So the other product that I have is this Vaseline Cocoa Radiant 24-hour moisture intensive care lotion. So I did like this. I love the scent of this. The feeling of this is really nice. Let me see if I can get a smidge out of here. So this is how it looks. It's nice and thick. It's slightly thicker and stickier than the Jergens, but like honestly, it's barely noticeable. And I love the scent of cocoa butter. I think it just smells so amazing. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, like if you're feeling a little down on yourself, if you're going through a tough time, there were times where I was just like, oh my gosh, like I just don't know. I don't know what's coming next. I got 10 million assignments on me. Like work is killing me. Like everyone hates me. And I wish I could go back and be like, girl, you know what? Eat something, take a little nap, take a shower, and put some lotion on. Because if you feel like you're not getting enough love, love yourself, put some love on your skin, and that'll allow you to better prepare and handle whatever comes your way. Because, you know, it's like, you know what? Like, I'm taking care of me, and that's all you can do. You can take care of you, and like everything else will fall into place. And so a little lotion goes a long way. This really helped out with my dermatitis on the back of my arms, and it just is so nice. So totally would pick this up again. It's between this one and the Palmer's one. Love those cocoa butter. Other body lotion. Here I have this Victoria's Secret coconut milk and rose, which I think smells so good. Smelled so nice, very thick. I enjoyed this. It felt very luxurious. I don't know that it was incredibly moisturizing or hydrating. My skin felt nice, but I wouldn't say it was as effective. This is definitely more fragrance. This is more fragrance than anything else for that fragrance experience. So I would suggest pairing this with something a little bit more heavy duty like the Vaseline or the Jergens to get more of that effect. But again, do you. And so I enjoy this, and I don't see myself repurchasing this again, but we'll have to see. Okay, now I have some body oils, and I have the Palmer's Vitamin E Body Oil. Good, neutral, no strong feelings. Definitely I don't like this pump. I don't want to pump no more for body oil. Good, would recommend, liked it. This one, I much prefer this one. I like being able to pop it open, pour it all into my hand. Delish. This one was an interesting, different one for me. This is the Equate Moisture Body Oil Gel. And this one was fun. This is definitely interesting because similar to my conditioner glob, you can get globs of this over your shower, which are a little bit more noticeable than the lotion globs, but fun, interesting. It was really fun to like figure out how to use it, but I felt like I went through it pretty quickly. So that's just something to think about. If you live by body oil gels, let me know your tips and tricks. Let me know what your routine is. I want to know what all your, if this is on your regular routine, I know I need to be taking notes from you. So please leave them down below, share with the class, and I would greatly appreciate that. So yeah, I love this, and I would repurchase this. I don't need to have one right now, but I would totally think about it. I'm actually thinking about it right now, so we'll see. This last body oil that I really did enjoy is this Nivea Body Smooth Sensation Body Oil for extra dry skin. I like the packaging of it. This is an incredibly thin, runny oil, so I liked the experience of just like opening up, pouring it in. The scent is nothing major. It smells kind of aquatic, but nothing like incredibly notable, and so I liked it. It was nice. And I would consider repurchasing this. Here I have a few body scrubs. I have the Dove body scrub with the crushed macadamia nuts. This is and rice milk. This scent of this is really nice. This is nice, but don't keep your products too long, y'all. So I like the scent of this, and it also is just like overwhelming me because when you use something so strong for such a long time, it's like you get taken back to a moment. And so I like this. The scent is fine. I'm a little tired of the scent now. I'm a little worn out from the scent. The texture, that's where we really need to talk, because in terms of a body scrub, this is more like a gritty body lotion, which for me, it's not. It's not for me. And so I prefer something that's gonna really scrape, really slough off dead skin. And this is very gentle. So if you don't want scraping, if you don't want to get the scraggle sensation of like, if you don't want to feel like you're sandpapering off 20 years of your life, then this would be for you, because it doesn't do that. It might scrub off yesterday. It scrubs off the last 3 days of your life, not the last 20 years, like some other scrubs would do. Like the St. Ives scrub, that'll definitely scrub off 20 years of your life. This was fun to use, but I'm definitely not gonna repurchase this. There's like a macadamia and rice milk body lotion from Method that I think smells amazing, so go with that if you like this scent. But yeah, the scrub, not it. Here I have this is so cute. I have this Lawlicious Sugar Kiss Sugar Scrub. I'm pretty sure I got this from my mother-in-law. She's so sweet and so thoughtful. I like held on to this for a really long time because it was so nice. I didn't want to use it. But then I was like, oh my gosh, like not cute, you should use the gifts that you get. And so I used it, and it was amazing. I want to get more of these because this is the kind of scrub I like. And see, it's entirely empty. This is the kind of scrub I like that's very gritty, very thick. When you pull it up, it's like, it kind of has like that kind of, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a taffy, thick and like gritty, and I loved it. It left my elbows, my knees, my hips, everything so smooth, so nice, and I just loved it. I just felt like my entire body was, from tip to toe, was just polished and just fresh. So loved that. Totally recommend this. And yeah, thank you. Thanks, Mom, for getting this for me. And so yeah, she's so sweet, and I'm just so thankful for the people in my life who spoil me with body care, because getting spoiled with a little body care is such a special treat. And if you're listening to this, make sure to give someone in your life some body care, or request some body care, so that way they know what you want. So yeah, nice. And then the last product I have for the body care is this Mariiluxe LLC Extra Strong Yoni Wash. Smells amazing. It's pH balanced. Ladies and ladies, check this out if you are interested in a little extra love for your yoni. So going along with that, I used up 2 of the yoni oils, which are so nice. Just keep you nice and moisturized. Again, extending that skincare for body. Amazing. Like, this helps so much with ingrowns, and it's just so nice. So love this. Great experience. Also support small businesses. This is a nice small business that is so fantastic. They're so cool. Like, watching their Instagram and seeing all of their behind the scenes is so fun. So enjoyed that. This is the best shaving cream ever. I think it's fantastic. Put a bit on your hand, emulsify it, apply it to your legs or wherever you're shaving, and the peppermint in particular is tingling. It's a cooling sensation, and I love that when I'm shaving my legs or even my underarms. I'm like, oh, fresh. So nice. This shaving cream in particular is extra fantastic because it doesn't slide away the second like other foaming shaving creams in the water. So like a little bit of water actually makes it slipperier, so it actually helps with your razor. You can see what you're doing when you're using this, instead of those like ginormous foam clouds that you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going, like what's next. And it helps you get an amazing clean shave as well. So love using this. Highly recommend this. So this is like a secret hidden gem. I'm not a major person who's like super into shaving my legs all the time, because there's just not a lot of use, especially not in the winter. And so when I do use this, or sometimes I'm like, maybe I will shave my legs, like that'll be a nice spa experience, and this is the key. So love that. We're nearing the end because we are talking about deodorants. So I have here a few, and let's talk about my classics, the Suave deodorants. So I have the Suave powder. I went all the way back to the classic powder, reminiscing on my grandma. I think they didn't have any other scents, and I selected powder because I figured why not. And it's not a bad scent. It's very nice and clean. It's very inoffensive. It does get a little boring after a while, but you know what? Spice it up with your other fragrances and you'll be just as fine. And this deodorant works without a doubt. It works every single time. You don't have to worry about it. And I recommend using deodorant at night. So if you shower at night, apply it at night, and you will hopefully have reduced, it won't go away, but you will hopefully have reduced deodorant going all over your clothes in the morning. Because unfortunately that is not a thing that I've been able to overcome yet, because I don't care for the invisible solids. Invisible to who? Because I'm still seeing it. Anyway, the other one that I have is the Suave Aloe and Rose Water deodorant, which I think smells so good. It's very light. It's a remix on their classic rose. I thought this was just so light and airy. This is the one I want to get. I'm usually the tropical coconut and pineapple one, Like, I'm usually that kind of girl, but lately I think I'm switching over to this aloe and rose water because it smells so light and fresh, and it's just so delightful. So I love this so much and totally think you should check it out if you haven't already. If you're looking for a budget deodorant that works, that's not leaving you hanging, that's not going to make you think, oh my gosh, everyone in the world can smell me right now, check this out because it has your back. It's going to make you smell good. Now, I have gotten into some spray deodorants. I've tried a few more spray deodorants. Sometimes I like don't totally remember what I said last time, but I do enjoy how fast these are to apply. I like that you don't have to roll anything. I'm struggling because, again, there's something about these sprays that you still have to think about. But I'll go in order of my favorite to least favorite. So my favorite was this tropical hibiscus scent. So light, so fresh, delicious, delightful, so amusing. I'm on top, like all those deodorant commercials with the girl's like on top of the world and she's like playing tennis and like sweating gallons and like she's like, oh my gosh, world, I smell like my crush can smell me right now and fall in love. And I'm like, you know what, girl? I felt just like her. Felt just like her when I was wearing this. It was so good. Totally recommend. So nice. These are a little bit more expensive, but you can find a coupon sometimes. And in general, it's just worth it. Invest in your armpits. Invest in your armpits. And then the second favorite was this Wild Rose deodorant, which is nice. Rose is nice, very pleasant. It wasn't giving grandma, but I definitely felt like, oh my gosh, I'm a grown up. And so I liked that. My least favorite was this white peach deodorant. Sadly, it's just too sweet. It felt very, very sweet, and I did not like that. So unfortunately, the white peach was my least favorite. But if you love white peach, you might really like this, and I'm glad that it's available for you. So check it out if you haven't already. And I totally would repurchase this tropical hibiscus deodorant. I would repurchase this one. The others, I might take a minute. So here I have self-tanning foam. I have the Bondi Sands Aero 1 Hour Express tanning foam. I don't self-tan that often, but I did and do on occasion for special occasions like my birthday or a special event. And I do enjoy this product in particular because I think it applies very nicely, it dries very nicely. I will usually apply it before going to bed and I'll sleep in it for like 6 hours or so. Some people do 2 layers. I think that's too much. I'm looking very pale right now, and if I were to do this, it would look not great. But I think go easy on the self-tan because I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not supposed to be this pale. It's because I haven't seen the sun and I'm neglecting myself. But this does add a little bit of life when you feel like trash. Like putting on a little body makeup, like a little, again, mix up some highlight and some lotion yourself up, girl. You'll be a brand new woman. Do a little dance, shimmy in the mirror. You'll be a new girl. So if you're looking for a self-tanner, I do enjoy this one and I recommend this one. So it's really nice. And you definitely don't have to leave it on for all the hours that I do. I just do that because I'm lazy, and usually I will apply this like I'm about to start I'm falling asleep as I'm putting this on. Otherwise, I should totally check out what it looks like with just 1 hour because that might look really nice. I recommend using a mitt and also using one of those back ones just to help yourself out. Make it easier on yourself. Now we just have like the little bits and bobs. I used up contact solution, one for sensitive eyes and one that's just a multi-purpose solution. Interesting. I totally forgot that there was a difference. They both worked. Both worked nicely. If you wear contact lenses and you've never used the cleaning and disinfecting lens care system, check it out. I'm someone who for the longest time never used anything like this. I just used my saline solution and went on about my day with my monthly contacts. And after using this, I I felt the difference like night and day, because I would put it like, you know, towards the end of the month, my contacts are getting a little worn out, like they're just like harder, drier, and this clears off all the protein. It's basically a solution of like hydrogen peroxide. I don't know, like I trust this. And but there's, yeah, it's the 3% hydrogen peroxide solution, so it's really nice to just do a deep clean of your contacts and allow your contacts to be soft and gushy again. So when you put them in your eye, you're not feeling like your eye wants to depart to heaven, you know? And so really nice. Totally recommend. Travel one. I actually need to get some new contacts. That's why I'm wearing my glasses right now, actually, because I need new contacts. We have like a bunch of little odds and ends ones, and I know for a fact I threw away a ginormous tube of toothpaste while we were at my in-laws. And so I've got Crest toothpaste, delicious, delightful. This green one was very fresh, and I actually kind of miss that. You know, when you're like, I just brushed my teeth. I love that. I love that feeling. And we use a lot of the Crest 3D white, and I do think it's pretty whitening. My teeth are like fine. And for some last bits and bobs, I have the Sensational Cucumber Melon Scented Wax Cubes. These smell really nice. I do have a few wax warmers in my house that I thrifted, and a nice refreshing scent. Cucumber melon. And then I used up this delicious Autumn Harvest Foaming Shea Butter hand soap. This was a gift at my bridal shower. I enjoyed it so much. It was so fun to use this during the fall. And then also some allergy relief. So if you have allergies and you're not taking care of them, I'm here to tell you, we can do this. And check out some nasal spray. My doctor looked in my sinuses and was just like, oh girl, you're in danger. Not in actual danger, but like there's water in there. And I was like, what are you talking about? So yeah, that is everything. That is all the goods. We talked about so many fun things today. Look at this. I really appreciate you taking this time to chat with me, and it just means so much. I'm so glad to finally get my second video of the year out of the way, and I can't wait to post this so you can see this and we can chat. Tell me everything. What are your New Year's resolutions? What are your new body care routines? Is there anything here that you're in love with? Is there anything that you've used and you've like, oh my gosh, I hate that? I want to know. Let's love and hate things together. Okay? Does that sound like a deal? Make sure to subscribe, comment, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to let me know. If you love me, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.